Mini Cooper S review. Striking the balance its predecessor never could. Other trendy hatchbacks come and go, but the vintage hatch has remained a mainstay in the market ever since BMW re-released the Mini more than 20 years ago. The modern Mini Cooper S, which is currently in the third update of its third generation, is beginning to feel dated, but it comes with a bundle of economical engines, remarkable build quality, and an image that only Mini can offer. Let's follow us to find out the Mini Cooper S review in this post. Mini Cooper S review. Driving feel. One of the finest features of contemporary Minis, at least in comparison to other cars this size, is the way they feel on the road. The Cooper S, which turns up the sports character a few notches, is a prime example of this. Some compact cars have steering wheels that groan and lean as you turn them, as if they were parrying haymakers from top boxers. The Mini, however, perfectly flicks in the direction you're pointing it. The Cooper S's constant readiness to change directions is what brings the thrill. When the going gets rough, it doesn't sway and ask to stop. And the solid suspension keeps you feeling in control at all times. It's astonishing how the BMW brand turned a class of automobile that usually skips performance into the most pleasurable feature of the vehicle. It's challenging to drive a Mazda 3 or Honda Civic again after experiencing a Mini. Mini Cooper S review. Power for a vehicle that weighs 2,800 pounds. The 2.0L turbocharged four-cylinder engine's 189 horsepower and 207 pound-feet of torque are more than sufficient. Our test vehicle had a 6-speed automatic transmission, and it appears like Mini is abandoning manual transmissions, which is unfortunate for anyone who values driving enjoyment above practicality. However, despite occasionally upshifting too soon or stuttering during downshifts, which makes the car sound like it is bogging, the automatic transmission feels fantastic. By switching between the Sport, Green, and Normal drive modes, this can be fixed. When switching between these three settings in the past, a motivating cue such as "Let's motor hard" or "Let's minimize" would appear on the screen. This is no longer the case because the prompts have been replaced by uninteresting boilerplate descriptions. Where's everyone's attitude gone? Mini Cooper S review. Styling. If you enjoy bright, playful elements in the design, Mini's style will appeal to you. Otherwise, it'll probably grate on you. The wheels completely occupy the wheel wells, and the oversized headlights resemble cartoon characters' eyes. There are various inside features that are unique to the Mini, such as an illuminated ring and a number of toggle switches on the middle stack. While customers can select from a wide range of distinctive customizations from the factory, our tester had a special edition package that added a few stripes and graphics to make the car stand out from other Minis. It makes sense given that all of the automobiles in the parking lots have identical silver, white, black, and gray paint jobs. Mini Cooper S review. User-friendliness. Despite the odd knobs and toggles, using the Mini is not too difficult. The small interior and excellent visibility make everything easily accessible. Things weren't ideal, though. While we were driving the Cooper S, for instance, pairing a Bluetooth phone was inconsistent. On the LCD inside the gauge cluster, I would also want to see a little bit more information. The Mini occasionally seems to adhere a little too tightly to the design over function philosophy, producing small screens loaded with difficult-to-read text. It would also be helpful if the infotainment system could be managed by touch rather than a rotary dial, which feels like it's on the floor in compared to the screen because it's so close to the driver. Mini Cooper S review. Features. Here, Mini goes a little beyond the fundamentals. More and more compacts are attempting to overload potential buyers with features, perhaps to draw attention away from their subpar drive quality or cheap inside materials. In fact, The Cooper S comes with heated seats, an automatic climate control system, wireless phone charging, support for Apple CarPlay, and a navigation system. A sizable panoramic sunroof and automatic wipers are also included. It's a really impressive list of goodies, but it's not as comprehensive as the options available on some other tiny vehicles, like ventilated seats, Android Auto, a head-up display, and more. Mini Cooper S review. Safety. When it comes to safety, little cars are viewed negatively. Thankfully, those large vehicles and SUVs on the road will notice the Mini because of its exaggerated details. The Cooper S received a top safety pick rating from the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety, IIHS, which is a respectable grade for its crashworthiness but deducted points for its headlamps and crash avoidance technology.